My loves, I'm coming to you with a really quick video. I'm going to try not to talk for too long. So I've gotten the question lately, how do you get your twist outs and braid outs to last? Because, you know, like after some days go by, it's no longer a twist out or a braid out. And also in conjunction, I've also gotten the question, what's the point of twisting at night or braiding at night if the twist out braid out's already old and it doesn't look like anything anymore? It just looks like puff. So to answer that question first, I definitely still twist or braid mine at night, mostly twisting because it's faster. But I still twist it at night because I still want to keep my hair stretched and controlled. You know, I like that word controlled. So I like to keep it stretched and controlled. Excuse me. So that when it's time for me to shampoo it or, you know, co-wash or anything I'm going to do to it, it's not extremely tangled. So even though it doesn't necessarily have a cute shape anymore or definition anymore, better word, I still twist it. So I'm going to take my little bonnet off. This is what I look like after like 5 days of a twist out. So I'm just going to unravel them. You see they're not doing too much. I just take them, unravel them, spread them out. And when it gets too old, I'll often do a different style, like a dry twist out. A lot of times a dry updo, especially since I've definitely been doing more protective styling lately. Because I'm seeing that my ends are weaker due to when I didn't do a lot of things I needed to do. So of course the ends of my hair were here before, you know, so they still have remnants of when I didn't deep condition. Ugh. See? Point proven. When I didn't deep condition and stuff like I was supposed to. So definitely been doing a lot more protective styles. So right now I'm just quickly unraveling my twist. You see it's kind of crazy. This is hard to do on a webcam. I'm used to looking in my mirror. So if you guys see me walk off and come back, that's why. Fluff it out. Now, you technically could choose to wear it just fluffed out like this. I'm listening to music in the background. You probably can't hear it. It's like my favorite Elle Varner song. I love Stop the Clock. By the way, if you don't have Elle Varner's album, you should get it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so consider that my hair is really stretched right now. You can see up close. Just the twisting at night has really just stretched it out, but I have somewhere to go today, so honestly with me, I usually don't care if it's stretched like this as long as I kind of give it a shape so that you see like these random pieces aren't just crazy, but I have some place to go, so I want to look more presentable. So this is something I do really quick. It's nothing overly technical. It's nothing honestly even that crazy, but I'm doing it because I was asked. I'm going to take an applicator bottle. This just has water. Okay, so some people choose to use a spray bottle to slightly moisturize your hair. Remember, water is moisture. You're always trying to lock the water into your hair. So I don't like to use a spray bottle for this purpose because I don't like putting too much water. You guys know I like to be able to feel it. So I'm just going to take my applicator bottle, put a tiny bit of water in my hand, enough for me to be able to not spill it all over the place, and kind of touch some parts of my hair with the water. So what this is going to do is, by adding water in my hair, as I go outside, the humidity is going to touch it. So you're not going to necessarily see it as much now. I'll take some pictures later. But it's kind of going to make some of these spots shrink up a tiny bit. So you can kind of already see it happening. You see how it's starting to get a little bit more shape just by touching it with the water. So like I said, if you use a spray bottle, me personally, I feel like you could over wet your hair sometimes because you're spraying so much water. So I really like to just take a tiny bit of water. And in sections where I wanted to draw up a little bit, you see how it's starting to get some more shape. It's drawing up a little bit. So I don't want to draw up too much. So honestly, that's kind of good for me. You see how it's starting to get puffy and not so stringy per se because it was so stretched. So, and then to lock it in, have my extra virgin olive oil. It's probably backwards on here, but just extra virgin olive oil that you cook with. Any brand is okay. And I'm also going to squeeze a little bit in my hand. And the key to anytime you put product in your hair, I don't like to just blob it on my hair where it literally, you like that face on, blob. I don't like to blob it on my hair where it just sits on top. I like to emulsify it in my hand. So rub it in your fingers, get it all in there, and then squeeze and dab the hair. You see there's still plenty left on my hands, so you don't have to use a ton. But I'm putting the olive oil in there to just lock that water in there that I just put to give it some more moisture. And then that's it. So you see nothing? Don't like that piece. Let me spread that out. Hold on. So you see nothing drastic going on here. I literally just applied a little bit of water in my hands, a little bit extra virgin olive oil, and I took my extremely stretched twist slash braid out because it was a braid out at first and I twisted at night. But I took my extremely stretched twist out into a slightly more poofy, rounded, has some purpose kind of fro. It was just a little too stretched and stringy. And it's really just that simple. All right, ladies. Hope everybody enjoys their day. Talk to you later. Mwah.